Hey guys, this is Slingshot. Um, Coming to you a little bit late because, well, I had to make sure that the TV was off. So there was no music or anything playing in the background. I don't know if that helped any, but all right. So um, today I wanted to talk a little bit about fat positive versus body positive and what they mean to me, how I'm different between I'm one and not the other. But I also wanted to let you all know that um, I am very excited about Wednesday. I am going in to get my have my first surgical visit with the doctor. So I'm going to be going ahead with this and seeing how things go. Um, so I actually am really excited about that. Um, Eric is going with me. He's going to be asking questions from a supporter standpoint. I'm going to be asking questions from my standpoint. See what's see what we come up with. So um, also today I am excited because I got my new pumps for my legs. So I've got a new pump. I've got new leg garments, or leg sleeves, I guess they're called. So that's going to be helping a lot with my lymphedema, getting that down. So yeah, so that's what's been going on lately. But here we are with my list of reasons why I am body positive but not fat positive. Because there seems to be a lot of confusion, even still, even though people are getting a little more knowledgeable about it. There seems to be a lot of confusion about one meaning the other, and which is which, and is one better or worse or whatever. And honestly, um, I just want to put um, I just want to talk about it from my perspective. So, for my intents and purposes, body positive is basically I love my skin, I love my body. This is my body, and I love myself regardless. It has nothing to do with the size, it has to do with accepting your body and what it is. Um, Fat positive to me, though, then is this is my body and you have to love it or else I'm triggered. In other words, if you don't accept the fat positive people's bodies the way they are, um, then you're wrong and you have just offended them and blah blah blah. I've seen so much of that going around, and um, it really bothers me. Um, so some of the other things on my list of I actually only have seven things written down. So I'm sorry. I know I promised you 10, but um, so here's one big difference between the two that makes me body positive and not fat positive, and not a fat activist or whatever. It is my fault that I'm fat. Yes, there were certain circumstances that had contributed to my size and my fatness, but um, ultimately, I am the one who is responsible for my size. Um, the fat acceptance, fat positive groups, They are like, well, this is just who I am. It's society's fault. It's society's reasons, and they're just going to have to deal with it. Um, number two, or I'm sorry, number three. I love myself enough to change. Um, the fat acceptance community is they claim to love themselves, they claim to love everybody around them, but they expect the world to um, kowtow to them and not change and not speak badly about them, and basically they expect the world to sing their praises. But newsflash, if you loved yourself, you would do something, anything, to become the best person that you can possibly be. And for me, it is not what you're seeing in front of you right now. Um, Number four, I very, very bluntly put, I am scared to die. I do not want to die. I do not want to have such a high risk to die. Um, and the fat positive community seems to not care because they're healthy now. They're healthy, they were healthy growing up as a teen, but I guarantee you they weren't. Um, and if the problems that they're having doesn't scare them enough to change and try to get better, then I don't know what will, honestly. Um, Number five, the world owes me nothing. This kind of goes with how it's my fault that I'm fat. I do not believe that the world needs to kowtow to me at all. Um, if I can't go out, if I couldn't fit in a booth at a restaurant, I would not go out to eat. If I Honestly, if I'm too fat to fit in a booth at a restaurant, I shouldn't be going to a restaurant. Um, you know, if if I want to travel and I want to fly, well, if I can't fit into the seat, I guess I'm not flying. I don't think that the airlines are required to, make their seats bigger for me just because I want to fly. So, number six, obese, fat, etc. Um, they're not bad words. They are just words that are used to describe things, people, whatever. Um, am I fluffy? No, I'm fat. Am I, big boned? No, I'm fat. I am this big. I am this size. I am in this condition because I have a large amount of fat deposits on my body. Try telling that to a fat acceptance person. Um, they would disagree with you in a heartbeat because no, that fat is a derogatory term, and some people have gone to the extreme of blanking out parts of the word obese, which is a medical term. It's like saying that someone who has asthma is they're triggered by the word asthma, so they take out a letter of the word because it might it offends them. No, we are fat, we're obese. It's that simple. And number 7, healthy at every size does not exist. I used to think that I was healthy. Of course, I also was told that I was healthy for someone my size. Whenever somebody actually has to clarify for someone your size, then yeah, that means that you're not healthy. Um, I had blood work come back. I had everything was within the limits, but I was pushing the limits on some of the tests. It um, my size and my amount of fat actually affected my liver. It affected my testosterone levels. It affected my kidney function. It affected my heart. And I'm 44 years old. Let me tell you right now, if you're younger and watching this, do something about it so that you don't get to be 44, 45 years old and in the condition I'm in. You are loved by me, you are loved by people around you, and when they tell you that they are concerned about you, listen to what they have to say. Don't get offended. Don't get, don't get your panties in a bind, as the saying goes. You know, listen to what they have to say, because if you are overweight, you are not healthy. If you are underweight, likewise, you are not healthy. But if you are overweight, you are not healthy. It's that simple. There's no tests that can prove otherwise. They might have you might have good test results for a few years, but it's not worth it. Really, it isn't. So anyways, sorry to cut the list short. Um, for some reason, I was having a hard time. Um, I was having a hard time coming up with my list, but part of it, I think, was also because I kept putting it off, because I actually ended up going to the hospital again this past week. Apparently, I dehydrated myself to the point where, excuse me, I have this cute little remote for my bed. It has 6 buttons on it, and I was looking at it, not knowing how to operate my bed. Um, I couldn't figure out what to do with the TV remote. Um, I couldn't. Um, I couldn't think of words. I couldn't think of anything. I was completely and totally out of it. And Eric finally got me to go to the doctor, get checked out. All of my test results came back, quote, normal, as far as my head, my heart, my all of that stuff. Um, so the only thing that they could think of is possibly dehydration. I figured that out real quick when I started drinking again. I was having issues with my bladder, and where I um, couldn't control certain functions, and so I was scared to actually drink, um, and that caused all of these problems. So, but everything's fine, and I am, like I said, I'm excited about Wednesday going into the doctor. Um, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes. In the meantime, If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe, and click the little notification bell button next to it so that you get all of my updates. And it'll let you know when I'm going live. I think this is probably how I'm going to be doing most of my excuse me. I think this is how I'm going to be doing most of my updates and videos for the time being, until I can actually get out and do things and spend the time sitting up at a regular chair and editing my videos. So anyways, I love you all, and remember, it takes just one person to change the world. Who are you going to change the world for? Until next time, love you.